Hello. So, you may have noticed my last video cut out. It was a bit of a bruising to my ego considering I was trying to improve my skills and the only thing whose attention I was holding for the whole time decided to turn itself off. I was quite literally a turn off to my computer. Kinda sucked. Um, so, thank God I'm stupid enough and stubborn enough to just keep on going. Um, I'm gonna do another video right now. It is about 5 to 12 on the 20th of January 2011 in Sydney. And after getting my first subscriber, real subscriber, who happens to be an old man, who told me that I should try and stick to one subject, I've decided to do a couple things different to the video. You may have noticed a slightly different greeting, a slightly different start. How do you like that for a start? Oh, yeah, the greeting. So it's difficult for me to try and find something that's just so that'll be my signature because a lot of YouTube artists have theirs already done. So I'm gonna do a couple of YouTube artist impersonations here, some terrible ones at that. But you're gonna tell me who they are, and they just have some signature greetings. My point I'm trying to get across is that you're gonna know who they are from like the first 2 seconds. Excuse the bad impersonations. This is what the bunch. And today we're gonna be talking about this. La-di-da. Who was that? Um, Hey YouTube, so you know what really annoys me? Is this. But even more so is this. Um, those are two. The next two I'm gonna do. Hey guys, so the other day got me thinking, I've got some advice for my ladies out there. This is how you use a tampon. And my final one, favorite YouTube artist of all time. Clue one, except it's more like that, and his hair is more like that. I don't have that kind of hair. This is my favorite line from him as well. This video goes out to you, Justin Timberlake, and your label. Hi guys, who are those 4 YouTube artists who have cemented their hellos and greetings to you? I personally don't think I'll be sticking to one style. My today's context behind the hello was that I have a friend who's traveling Europe. Hopefully I'll send this to him and he might say hey back. It's in another language or another accent. Hope you're having fun there. Um, but yeah, so I'm going to try and improve my videos little by little, listen to what people tell me, listen. Yeah, it's a great thing, great skill to have. Um, but today, so in refining videos, I'm going to try and stick to one subject, and that is what I'll be talking about, the ability to capture an audience. So, and the greatest teacher of all time, TV. So, they capture audiences all the time. So right now, Australian TV has the Summer of Tennis, where they just show endless promos for Desperate Housewives, Grey's Anatomy, banks and sponsors. But it's not just that I find captures the attention. Those are side notes. The It centers around the ability to capture the audiences in having amazing upsets, amazing wins, the mentality behind it all, still going for the player because you know there's hope that if a player is down 2 sets, they're in there, they can still make it, and it's just that turnaround, that one point that'll just change their mentality on the whole situation. That's what I think personally keeps my attention. Going for a player, knowing they're losing, but in split seconds, you know they can win. Like absolute nail biter of a fight the other night between Halbandian and Hewitt. I hate Hewitt. My grandmother hated Hewitt to the grave. But I lose some respect for the man when he went to a 5-setter. He almost had it, and I just wish he won. But it's all right. There's other matches, and he'll always come back. But yeah, so that's absolutely dominating right now in the ratings, I believe. But then rival channel pulls this out of its ass, and it is a gem. The Oprah Australian special. Now, this woman who built herself out of nothing. I think she's the first Black African American billionaire, if my facts are correct. I'm just going off what I hear. Um, oh, it's so difficult. I had a fight with the family. I lost. I didn't get to watch the tennis. We watched Oprah travel the country and show our country to the world, which I think is a brilliant thing because she didn't just show it, she lived it. She went there with her audience. She managed to fly across 3 different states um, in the span of 3 days. It's crazy. I don't know how big Australia is in comparison to the world, but I think the flooding that recently happened up in one of our states was the size of Queensland, the area. I'm not sure if my facts are correct there. Or the size of Texas, sorry. So yeah, it was just crazy. She flew all these different miles, showing this country off in her show, but at the same time managing to keep the Oprah touch. This woman is so powerful. She had our prime minister introduce her to a city. I don't think any other country can say. I don't think you can have Barack Obama introducing Oprah just like that because she felt like coming down here. It's so difficult. By the way, if that noise is coming up, it's just me adjusting myself in my chair. I'm not farting. I didn't eat anything weird. If it's not, well, this is just awkward. Uh, yeah. So, and she also kept her touches, such as being able to have someone propose on her website, on her show, sorry, website. Um, yeah, so some guy scuba diving for the first time goes scuba diving in with the Great Barrier Reef, and his girlfriend's in this underwater viewing platform. Hold a sign up saying, "I'm a first-time scuba diver." Second sign up, "Will you marry me?" Comes out, and then he proposes to her, probably gives her the ring. Sweet touches that she knows is a winner with her audiences and pull at the heartstrings and pull them away from the tennis. Damn it. So yeah, I mean, keeping audiences, it's such a big deal. I mean, maybe I should be a little bit funnier. Maybe I shouldn't be so dry. Maybe I should get a better quality camera. A lot of maybes, but you know, things will work themselves out in the end. You can try and plan the best, but y'all ain't never see where this is gonna lead to. I know I just did this weird thing. I say y'all, sticking to the subject by capturing audiences. I will. I'm still there. The best way to capture audiences are through film, and actors are obviously brilliant at doing that. Um, so these two actors are some of my personal favorites. Um, actually, I'm going to throw in another two here. So for the male contenders of this question that I'm going to ask you guys, who do you prefer as actors and has the ability to capture your attention? Is it A, James Franco, actor of 127 Hours, due to release in Australia on my birthday, as well as the host of the Oscars for 2011, or Jonathan Rhys Meyers, star of The Tudors, the ABC series, and just everyone thinks he's hot. And you know what? I get it. He's got those piercing blue eyes. It's amazing. But James Franco, I personally choose him. That's for the ladies to choose. I ain't too fussed about that one. I just admire James Franco because he's just so awesome and so smart. Just in his work and what. My choice is James Franco. Tell me your choice. Now, for the men as well, all the rage right now. Would you choose Natalie Portman, star of Black Swan, the movie that everyone is talking about, or Anne Hathaway, girl who was naked for 65% of the time in her last movie, Love and Other Drugs? Let me know. So, this is the Kenny Chronicles signing out for one more time. Subscribe to me, rate me, don't rate me, eat me.